Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Tozy video. This is family vlogger charged for kidnapping two women and fleeing the country. First of all, why are you committing crimes in the first place? Like kidnapping? Like who are you kidnapping? Like you got nothing better to do? Like I don't understand. Like that's crazy. Also, second of all, you're a family vlogger, but you're doing this kind of stuff. Like, don't you have a family to take care of? Who are you talking to on the side? Who are these women? Like, I don't understand. And third of all, you're a family vlogger, so that means you probably have a lot of followers. So if you're committing crimes, it's easier to like find you and catch you because people know your face. Your face is everywhere, especially if you have a lot of followers. And also, fleeing the country, they're gonna find you. You can't run away. But anyway, let's get into the video, see all the details, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
This family vlogger just fled the country after being charged with aggravated kidnapping, and that is definitely not
who are you trying to
every day.
kidnap?
So
like,
to say,
I don't understand. You have a family.
Story. So meet Corey Pritchett Jr., as he's a family vlog content creator with over 12 million followers combined, and he's in the center of an FBI investigation where he's allegedly kidnapped two women before threatening to kill them.
A popular YouTuber once known for his family vlogging.
Okay, so I have no idea who this person is, but I guess he's popular enough to have a following. But what are you doing in your secret life? Like, you have a family life, but there's something else going on. Like, what is going on? Kidnapping people and threatening to kill them? Crazy. And you're probably making all this money from YouTube.
But the story doesn't end there. Authorities say the Texas-based content creator fled the United States by booking a one-way ticket and hopping on a nearly 20-hour flight.
On his two YouTube channels, he posts music videos, skits, and a family vlog channel where he posts stuff with his wife and kids. Or is it ex-wife, as he posted a video of them interrogating each other just a year ago titled, "She Cheated, I'm Done."
So what the fuck you get on your phone for then?
Because I'm trying to see what's going on.
So when nothing going on your phone, oh, your hoes texting on my bed. Yeah, I forgot. You got forgot your hoes be texting you.
We can't even just talk.
Why not? Because when I used to be sorry, you used to take advantage of me.
I took advantage of you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You really want to say I took advantage of you?
Yes, and I just said it, and I just said it again. You made me insecure. You made me toxic. You made me crazy. You made me do all these other shit just because of the person you couldn't be. And because of you at the end of the day.
Only family vlog channels would monetize a breakup like this. I just feel so bad for the kids. Like, this is just a whole new level of dystopian that is really
whatever. They don't care. They're just gonna do it for the money.
I completely understand how you can go insane from making.
But speaking of money, he has all these channels apparently and a lot of followers, so he's probably making a good amount of money on YouTube. So why get caught up in this mess? Like, you pretty much have enough money for the rest of your life and you just ruined it by trying to kidnap people. You really have nothing better to do with that money? I don't understand people.
Kind of content. But to be fair, I wouldn't expect someone to go that insane from family vlog content that they would go and kidnap two people and then flee the country. That's insane even for a family vlogger. But whether they're still together or not, they used to post content of them doing all sorts of family activities. You know, playing with toys with their kids, shopping, pranks, and even house hunting.
All right, CJ, they gonna be your room, boy.
Don't do my shit like that. No.
I was just playing, dude.
So how did this guy go from
I think it's funny because they're speaking English, but it's either they're mumbling or they have a strong accent. Like, I can only pick up some words, but yeah, it's hard to understand them. And I speak Ebonics. Well, I don't speak it. I understand Ebonics, but theirs is like next level.
From a family vlogger to an on-the-run kidnapper. That's a pretty serious escalation. Talk about going from 0 to 100. But according to the two women involved in the situation, they exchanged numbers with Corey on November 22nd.
Southern accent with Ebonics and mumbling.
ATV riding and bowling. Sounds like a great time. Apparently not, because it ended up in a kidnapping situation. An alleged kidnapping situation. Nothing's been proven in court yet. But the women say things started to get weird at...
Okay, so alleged kidnapping. But if you're innocent, why flee the country?
the bowling alley, where apparently Corey and his friends, they were not too happy with each other, so they started essentially fighting. The women then said, hey, can you guys leave? And I guess that worked. So they did leave, but then the women were stuck there stranded. So then Corey came back and said, oh, don't worry, I can drive you guys home. And this was necessary because the women apparently left some of their items in his car. So he came back, picked them up, and this is where the story starts to get pretty crazy. As during the drive, things apparently escalated quickly. Corey started to drive erratically, driving at high speeds, waving a gold-plated gun around, and making what was described as alarming statements. Corey then allegedly shot the gun out of the window a few times, and apparently he was driving down I-10 at over 100 miles an hour.
Why are you shooting out the window?
This isn't the only time someone has alleged that he's pulled a gun on women like this, because remember his ex-Family Channel partner? Well, apparently she talked about how he pulled a gun on her just a few years ago.
His closet was right here. If y'all remember the old videos and y'all seen our old house, that bathroom, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. His closet here, my room, my closet here, right? We across from each other. This man felt like I attacked him by saying, go ahead, show me your true colors then. That man put his shorts up, came and instantly grabbed me by my neck and put me against the wall. And if you ever been like that, you know you can't breathe, you can't talk. So I'm trying to just move away around to get this person out of me. Okay, so by the time I'm trying to move myself out, move my head or something, his hands are still on me, y'all. Like, his hands are still on me. This is stronger than I am, so be for real. So this hand's still on me. So now by this time, I'm on the floor. He's picking me up. This man done put me to sleep or whatever it was. I black out. I'm on the floor. Now, when I come back to my senses, I open my eyes. All you hear is gun clicking. I'm here gun clicking, you change it, whatever it is that you change it. I hear a gun, a weapon. I'm on the floor. By this time, I'm in my bed, I'm on the floor in the room. You feel me? I'm hearing you coming out the bathroom with a gun. I'm not thinking at that moment, are you loading the gun? Are you not loading the gun? Where are you? I'm not thinking of any of that. But it's the principle that you coming close to me with a gun.
Oh, so the dude's also a woman beater. Great.
And she stayed with him, or was that
back to the kidnapping story? These women are stuck in a car
after
with
they
someone who
split.
apparently has a history of violent behavior like this, and the whole time he's allegedly shooting his firearm out the window and
But yeah, he has other
miles an hour.
problems
He's
going on
also
inside his
apparently
head.
making frantic phone calls and saying that someone is after him. Really sounds like a sane individual we're dealing with here. The women naturally are terrified for their lives as Corey's behavior became more and more erratic and dangerous, and at one point Corey even made a chilling video call to a woman saved in his phone as future wife and asked if he should harm the women. Specifically, he quoted as asking the woman, if I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere where no one could hear them scream, should I just go ahead and do it? What? But apparently whoever this woman is didn't
he's
help
crazy.
the situation. She apparently just simply answered, yes. But the court documents detailing all of this even quote Corey as saying, I'm going to explicit.
Yeah, everything that he's saying right now is like proof that he's crazy. But also, he's also, how many times do I gotta say also? He's also crazy because he probably has all this money from YouTube, but he doesn't have enough sense to like think of that over doing something crazy like kidnapping. Like, wouldn't having a lot of money keep you from doing something crazy that'll lock you up and keep you away from that money? Like, you'd rather be in prison than having your freedom to spend that money and do whatever you want, but you just so crazy that you do all these other crazy things. I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
And then kill y'all to the women. So obviously the women are panicking. They're texting each other until Corey turns around, points the firearm at them, and then takes their phones. But somehow they got a break. Finally, Corey pulled over to the side of the highway, ordered the women to get out of the car, and drove off, leaving them stranded in the dark.
He's like bipolar or something. I don't know.
In a situation like this, that was probably the best case scenario. Corey then reportedly told the woman this is your only opportunity when he told them to get out of their car. But even though they got a break, it took them roughly an hour to flag down a driver who could then call 911, which led to their rescue. And the reason this took so long was because Corey apparently stranded them without a phone. What is in this family vlog channel water that they're all drinking, making them all go insane? Like, what is this?
Yeah,
This is
I think Yeah, now that he brings it up, there are so many family vloggers that are like in the news for doing the craziest things. Like the Ace family, so much negative content about them. This, what was it, 7 passengers? I don't remember. That was crazy too. Who else? This guy, and there's probably more. Some people using their kids just for views and stuff to earn money. Oh no.
Absolutely horrifying. Like, this is just an absolutely
Like, why have kids if you're gonna be this
Apparently,
crazy?
one of the women tried to grab for their phones on the way out, but they couldn't get it. But what makes this story a little bit more interesting is the women's GPS data from their Life 360 apps corroborated all of this. So at least the location of the story adds up. Now, all of the threats, the shooting out of the window, that's all still alleged. And then obviously it's still alleged if this is an actual kidnapping or not.
And investigators also say that, GPS data from Life 360, which was an app that was on one of the women's phones, that helped corroborate their story. Talk to me about how investigators use that type of data to kind of piece together, at least verify
All these pictures,
these types of allegations.
He's doing the same poses.
Well, in this case, the victim made it easy for law enforcement to track her because they did have the Life 360 app on there.
Oh boy. Yeah, this seems like some pretty solid proof against Corey, but he didn't exactly stick around for them to find
And aren't there
out
like
what
surveillance
the police had
cameras
against him, because Corey, who is
in all
now
these
a
places that he was
fugitive,
driving?
managed to escape to Qatar by booking a one-way ticket and taking an 18-hour flight. Something
They're gonna
tells
find
me
him. He has
you
a
don't do
passport.
last-minute
They're gonna
18-hour flight
look him
unless
up.
you really want to get away from something. So law enforcement are now working on bringing him back to face some serious charges for aggravated kidnapping.
What do you make of just kind of that Jekyll and Hyde situation that we're kind of seeing all unfold?
Well, that's from where I started with this, that because of his social media presence, law enforcement's going to have to kind of dig in and kind of determine what the motive behind this was.
He can run, but he can't hide.
Maybe he had no intent
And what's
of
with these
harming these
poses?
women. He was just doing this for the classic clicks. Or, like I said, he had something going on in his life that made him panic. But it seems like there's such, in society now, there's such a intense pressure to get quote unquote clicks that we see these social media people doing some amazingly stupid and abhorrent things. And frankly, I think law enforcement and the society as a whole is really kind of getting tired of it. And the hammer is starting to fall on these people for their behaviors.
Please tell me that's not true. If this was some kidnapping prank, he's even dumber than if he actually kidnapped them. There's no words if that's actually the case. But honestly, I don't think
No, I don't think it's a prank, because these days people that do pranks, they always film it. Like, especially if he's a YouTuber and he's doing a prank, he would film it. Like, this is not a prank. And even if he filmed it, it still wouldn't be a prank, because pranks are supposed to be funny. This is not funny.
this is for content. I think the dude has just absolutely lost his mind. But it is something to consider because he posted this right before he fled the country. They do know I'm a YouTuber, right? Man, I'm finna have a field day with this on social media and in court. This is a win-win.
So why are you running?
Not to mention when I'm done with Danny, stream my album.
So why is he running?
Born Motion out now. Did this guy kidnap 2 women and threaten to end their lives to promote an album? Totally normal, insane behavior. But at least he seems excited for court, so maybe that means he'll actually.
He ran away, so he's trying to hide.
This case is going to be extremely interesting. And then to add to it, Courtney's kind of like eating this up online right now as he's posting a lot on his X account. Here he's claiming that he was already planning to move to Dubai and that it's unrelated to the kidnapping charges, but instead of posting on X, he should be returning to the US and lawyering up. Because it's safe to say the dude really needs a lawyer. Dude literally pulled an HL Tiki-Taki and fled to Dubai.
So if that is true, if he was planning to move to Dubai, I want to know the dates of when this incident happened and when he bought the ticket. Because if he was planning to move to Dubai, wouldn't he buy his ticket like before this incident happened? I feel like he bought it after, but I want to see the dates. I want to see the receipts.
But then he tweeted, "I'll kidnap my kids that I haven't been able to see since last year before I kidnapped 2 white girls that were trying to set me up and get me killed. That almost seems like a threat, dude.
Okay,
and that
yeah.
really does not make you look as innocent as what
He's
you
so
think it does, I guess. And then
messed up in the
according
head,
to
he doesn't even
Carmen,
know
he can see
that
his
he's
kids if he asks.
talking
Your
crazy.
mama got my number, your sister got my number, your uncle got my number, your brothers got my number, all your homeboys got my number. You want to see your kid?
Okay, she's talking, but who's talking in the background?
Say, hey, can you reach out to one of them? And let me talk
Oh,
to
it's
my
music.
If a father want to be a father will be a father.
Obviously, it's a he said, she said, but this must be
Mm-mm.
insane.
Keep him away
for
from the
people
kids.
who used to watch them to see all this unfold right now. Unfortunately for me, this is the first time I've heard of him, so I mean,
Same.
can't really say my first impression is great. Meanwhile, he's attacking fans on Twitter for simply calling him out on his BS. So far, I'm not so sure if this guy's gonna stay out of the country or actually face the music. Obviously, he seems like he's having a good time posting about his innocence. So we'll see if he shows up to prove it. But he's definitely schizo posting on Twitter. Like, is he?
Yeah,
actually
they're gonna
talking
find
about
him.
the LA
Like,
fires
he
here?
tried to run.
You are wanted for a kidnapping. Get off Twitter. Return home and prove your innocence if you're innocent. But either way,
Right.
stay safe out there, guys. Watch out for these family vloggers because apparently.
Okay, basically that's the end of the video. But he tries to act all tough online, like posting and stuff. But when it comes down to it, like, if you're innocent, why did you flee the country? And also, like, you so hard online posting all these messages. I can't even speak. Posting all these messages and replying to fans, but why not just interact with the police to clear your name if nothing bad happened, as you say? Like, isn't that what a normal person would do? Oh, like, I didn't do anything, so I'm not gonna hide. I'm gonna answer all your questions. Like, I have nothing to hide. But he left the country at an interesting time. But even if you leave the country and you're innocent, if the police want to question you, they're gonna find you. So you might as well buy that plane ticket to come back, because they're gonna find you either way. So might as well make it easier on yourself. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.